10 minutes of push-ups for 30 days, I went from looking like this to looking like this. I was only able to make real progress when I understood that productivity is not about like how much you can do. It's about how long you can keep doing it for. This was the Islamic principle, the secret ingredient that was given to us by the most productive man to have ever existed, our Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. I used to feel resentful towards the hadith that talked about Allah loves those who are just consistent, even if they do just a little bit every day. And I'm embarrassed to say, like, it is quite shameful that I actually used to hate hearing that hadith because of how often it was repeated and how my beliefs about productivity completely contradicted. Like, we have two complete contradictions about what we actually know about productivity and what actually works versus what we think works. There have been books and books and books written about how to be productive, how to make progress, how to stop burning out. The answer is right under your nose. And what's funny is I only realized after I experimented and learned about productivity stuff from self-help books, from YouTubers, influencers. I was trying a bunch of productivity advice. Obviously, I applied some stuff from the Sunnah, but it was only until after I actually became productive and seen what worked, I realized it was all in the Sunnah, bro. What a dummy I was to actually overlook that. You are happy to learn about the Sunnah and Quran and all this stuff when it comes to deen. But when it comes to productivity, when it comes to you making real progress, you're gonna look at it and you'll be like, I'll apply it later. Don't feel like it. It might not work. Are you doubting the number one most influential, productive man to have ever existed? Like, imagine if you just actually took this one hadith, bro, which is popping up right here. Bam. Imagine if you just took that one piece of advice. You know how much progress you can see the whole ultimate goal. Okay. Rasulullah was thinking ahead, sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Not just if you could be productive for the day, if you could just finish your to-do list, if you can just feel good. Bro, his goal, his mission, his like level of leadership and influence is targeted toward like genuine transformation. Genuine transformation. His goal isn't just to help you be productive for the day. It's to help you become a whole new person. Your mind is so narrow, you're just focusing on like every little detail, what you could do for every minute, every hour, and you end up doing nothing because you completely overwhelmed yourself. You have the wrong mindset. So if you can literally like grab your nafs, let go of the need to be as busy as possible, to finish your to-do list, and to get everything done, because that's not what being productive actually means. Because the most productive people, every like productive person that I've seen, they channel all of their attention towards one task for just a little bit of the day, but over a span of a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 3 months, however long it takes for them to finish their mission. It's not about just finishing your to-do list. I'm scared for you because you might genuinely click off this video and forget everything I just told you and neglect it. You're going to go through months and years of experimenting, productivity advice after productivity advice, only to realize that the sunnah was right all along. Don't make the same mistake as me. I genuinely made this mistake. This is why I'm trying to share it with you. I don't want you to make a dumb decision like my dumb self. Even if you do end up showing up every day for a little bit over a long period of time, if you don't end up seeing any results, any progress, like you don't physically see progress, don't let that demotivate you. I know it's probably you've already tried to do something, you couldn't stick with it, you didn't see progress. Maybe you go to the gym, you stopped going, you stopped seeing progress, whatever it is. At the very least, know that if you're just showing up every single day, at the very least, just know that you're one of the people that Allah loves. Isn't that beautiful? Like, wouldn't that still be a really worthwhile reason to stay consistent instead of just being like, because if you applied that hadith and you're trying to be productive, but you realize you're not making as much progress as you want, you're not being as productive as you want, you're not focused on having Allah's love, which is the ultimate reason for why we're being productive in the first place. We can't forget about why we started, on becoming ambitious young Muslim men who genuinely conquer their goals, conquer their nafs, beat shaitan, master our mind, master our nafs, so we become men that shaitan genuinely runs away from. That's why we want to become as productive as possible. It's not just about productivity, it's about transformation. And again, just to remind you, the Islamic principle, what is it? You already forgot, didn't you? The Islamic principle is its productivity is not about how much you can do, it's about how long you can keep doing it for. Simple as that. Do not buy into your emotions and justify with logic. Assalamu alaikum.